ebusia for me ma obi bia akwa abasho kon eba possible TVGH. Meeting Eddie Francis Achu aka Possible. Unim say eba amanyon semu papa. I mean, for all your authentic and then genuine political issues, look no further than Possible TV. You get it? Yes, Ebusia meeting Eddie Francis Achu aka Possible. As I said earlier on, Gedi candidate here for amanyon semu echebu o my Ghana muna bring edom su kweko hwebine de bi ababeso me no ka se se audio wako bi adrop me pese me se wadaja no nsa edan sai me enko tie nse me audio.
Now doc, it is very serious. You see, check CI 91 regulation 2 sub-regulation 2A. It says that it provides for registration centers and electoral areas, and it says that the commission, I want to show you the difference, the commission shall designate registration centers for the purpose of registering voters, and B, may designate any place it considers appropriate as a registration center. This is what the existing law says. But
just repeat that again.
The commission shall designate registration centers for the purpose of registering voters, and may designate any place it considers appropriate as a registration center, but then there is a proviso. 2. In designating a place as a registration center, the commission shall take into consideration the suitability of the place for use as a polling station on election day. So that when people come and register, they know that this is where I will vote on election day. They won't mess up their polling stations. And that is why since the days of Dr. Afarijan, since 92, we've been registering people at the polling station level, worst case scenario, electoral area level, in their communities. Few walking distance to, the short walking distance to the registration centers, accessible to all, so that illiterates can even know where they will vote if they cannot memorize the name of their police station, say Methodist Primary A, because they've never gone to school. They know where they registered in their community, so on election day, they go to the police station to vote. Now look at what the new CI is saying. This provision that talks about choosing registration centers, taking into cognizance the suitability of those centers to be used for polling station on election day, they have taken it out. So now this is what they are saying. Regulation the same 2. I've told you that the content is the same, arrangement the same. So it's the same regulation there. 2.2, regulation 2. The commission shall designate a registration center. A. Let me read it well. The commission shall designate as a registration center a district office of the commission. So now they have brought district office. It is not in the existing law. Or B, any other place that the commission considers appropriate. Now, 2.2, the commission shall, in designating a place as a registration center, take into consideration the accessibility of the place to a prospective applicant for registration. You see that they have taken the suitability of the place to be used as a polling station on election day, which is in the existing law. This is the wicked plot. So what are they going to do? They are going to say that we are doing registration. Come to our district office. So Ghanaians who are already impoverished, Ghanaians who are already suffering because of the recklessness, because of the wastefulness of this inept, incompetent Akufo-Addo government and the excruciating hardship they are plunged us into, will have to cough up money to, pay for the cost of transportation to the district capitals, their district capitals, locate the EC district office, and go and join queues to be registered. Now, when you go and it doesn't get to your turn, you are supposed to find accommodation and stay, or go back and come back. We will not register you anywhere except the district EC office. That is what they are seeking to do. So, number one is going to impose untold hardships on already burdened Ghanaians. And so, if you cannot afford transport costs, you'll be disenfranchised. Even if you are able to afford and you go and it is not your turn, like it is happening in the case of Ghana card registration, you have to bribe somebody. If you don't have the money to bribe them to jump the queue, you have to go and come back until it is your turn. How many people can go through this tedious and onerous process? Right. But this is where the rigging is. In the current system, where registration centers are located in the communities, places suitable, or police station level, let me just put it that way, political parties are able to deploy agents to monitor the process because it's a limited process. And then after that limited process, continuous registration can be done as the exception for a few people who can afford. But now, they want to do everything at the district office of the EC, which therefore means that political parties will have to station agents at the district offices of the EC for all polling stations in a district. So that if in a district there are 200 polling stations, the NDC, the CPP, the PNC need 200 polling stations at the office of, say, a particular district, district office of the EC. Forever, perpetually. Master, is this possible? It's not possible. You can't afford it.
If they have not changed the Regulation 9, and it's the same thing, shouldn't you be comforted by the fact that the regulation says that the continuous registration should be done in consultation with the political parties?
Yes, but I'm saying that in consultation with the political parties. And Jen Mensah in a speech actually said political parties may send agents to come and observe. And I'm saying, how is that going to be possible? Because you're doing the registration at your district office. And so, district office, all the polling stations, polling agents are for polling stations. So we have to count the polling stations in the district and appoint agents for each polling station. Then after doing that, station them there, pay them, feed them to observe the registration exercise on a daily basis perpetually.
Maybe so maybe
it's not possible.
So maybe that's why the district office will work. So that rather than you stationing people at the polling stations on a daily basis, you would rather station people at the district office. And that becomes
forever.
Yeah, that becomes,
no political party can afford it. No political party can do it. And in fact, it's going to be chaotic if the NDC in a polling station, in a district with 100 polling stations, if the NDC deploys 100.
Maybe just one district office.
Yes, one district office. If there are 100 polling stations under that district, and we deploy one agent per polling station, you have 100 agents. In some constituencies, there are more. So 100 agents, MPP 100. What scene are you going to have there? And they are going to be there forever. Where are we going to get the money to pay them? So you know what they are trying to do. They are changing the existing transparent system into an opaque system so that they can steal the elections. So that if they bus people from Bantima constituency or Menchia constituency to exceed a constituency that the NDC won marginally to register, the NDC cannot check because your agents will not be there. They are making it difficult for political parties to check fraudulent registrations. If somebody comes to the district office of the EC and says, I'm a Ghanaian, I just turned 18 years, or I have never registered, I want to be registered, district capital, and you are told, where do you stay in the district? He mentions a town somewhere in the district. What is your polling station? Oh, there is a Roman Catholic school in that town. That is where I stay. How would the EC officials at the district level know for sure that the person is being truthful? How can even agents check? Because under the current system, when you go to that polling station in that community, they will ask you, where do you stay? Because the agents live in the community. If you are lying, if you are an imposter, if you are a fraud, they will detect it and say, no, you don't vote here. Go to where you are coming from. That is what makes it difficult for people to do gerrymandering, busing and all that. Jen Mensah is so determined, hell-bent on stealing this election, that he is taking away this transparent system and introducing an opaque system which makes it impossible for political parties to be present, to observe the registration, and to check fraudulent registrations. Let one political party in Ghana tell me that they can recruit and station polling agents at all district offices of the EC for all polling agents on a permanent basis, feed them every day and pay them. Let one person say that. And what is even serious is that for the few people who may go to register, because most of them are illiterates, on election day they may not even know the polling stations they vote, because they were not registered at the polling station, they were voted in the district capital. And so now they have to come back home and find their polling station. Why do you toy with the destiny of this country like this, the stability and the peace of this country like this? Right. And so I want to conclude by commending our gallant 136 members of parliament for the spirited resistance they have mounted against this evil CI. And Doc, I can tell you that we will do everything under the sun to ensure that this CI does not pass in its current form. If the right changes are made, we will support it like we have supported the laying of CIs since 1992. But we will not sit aloof and allow Jen Mensah, who thinks her term of office is coterminous with President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, and so she wants to do everything under the sun to remain in office, to manipulate the electoral system, destroy our fledgling democracy, and the stability we are enjoying in this country. We will not allow her to do that.
Okay.